Afternoon everyone, sorry, slight delay, technical error, I was on the telephone, happy days. So, today what we're going to do, the penultimate lesson. Today I want to blow your mind, even more so than it has been. So, when we started, we were using your strongest hand, i.e. for myself is the right hand, and we were doing the simple 1, 2, 3, 4. We were doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the way through the last 2 weeks we've been keeping that nice and steady all the way through 1 to 4, 1 to 8. Now, if you were playing a real drum kit, then normally that hand that is your strongest hand will be your hi-hat, which are the two little cymbals together that go up and down, and you keep the tapping on there, and your left hand would be your left hand that uses the snare drum. Now obviously when we're doing drumless drumming we don't have any of those.
There's no sound.
No sound? Oh dear. Hang on. How's that? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Not sure.
Well, I can hear you.
Oh, I know, yes, the camera lady can hear me, but can anybody else hear me? That's the question. Send me a sticky up thumb if you can hear me. Is that happening? Yes, no? Don't know?
No, nothing's coming through.
Okay. But well, we'll carry on, and we'll hope for the best. So, so as we said, so your right hand would be tapping away on the hi-hat. The left hand would be using your snare drum. In drumless drumming, we don't have the snare drum, we don't have the hi-hat. So what we can do is we can just pretend that that's what it is. Now all the way through it's been very simple, it's been very steady and straightforward, nice simple straightforward taps with a few extra little bits put in. Today I want to blow your mind because it's not always a simple straightforward tap on a hi-hat or tap on the right leg. So it's still going to be in a beat of 4, but it doesn't have to be consistent. So you can go out of time with yourself. You'll still be in time, but you'll be out of time with what I've shown you so far. So for argument's sake, if you were to think of somebody like the Specials, for my mate Cliff Oi Oi, and a song called Ghost Town, that is very 4/4 timing, but it's also completely out with the hi-hat. So what you would have is so it's still in a beat of 4, but you're just putting in some extra little random beats there. If you were doing some other type of ska song, then again you wouldn't be doing the straightforward tapping, you would be sort of so it's still the same, but all you're doing is doing extra taps but keeping them within the 1, 2, 3, 4 beat. Now it's rather hard to show you on a DVD or on a live feed how to do it. It's a matter of you having a little go and having a little practice. But if you can imagine counting the 1, 2, 3, 4 to yourself, and instead of just doing 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, try doing perhaps 3 to every beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That way you're building up with one hand the ability to do 1 beat, 2 beat, 3 beat, all in one little beat itself. So you could then interact it, so you could start with a simple beat of a leveling it up. And then tripling. It's hard, it makes your wrists hurt, it's going to make your arms hurt, but it's great practice, because then once you've got that ability to do that, you've got the nice, simple, straightforward, steady rhythm, and you can then alternate however you want it to go. So you could end up with something along the lines of there we are. So that's for you to practice today, getting that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all in the speed of 4, or a beat of 4 bars, and putting it all together. So hopefully by the end of today's practice, before you go to bed, you'll be doing your simple, straightforward 4 beats, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or along those lines. Hopefully that's blown your mind enough today. We won't even think about trying to drum like Keith Moon, because he was just off the scale, and there is absolutely no pattern at all to that, but he was very, very clever at what he did. Hence why nobody's ever tried to copy him, because he's one of his own. So hope you're all well, hope you're enjoying. Tomorrow what we're going to do, we're going to a little bit different. We're going to play along to 3 different songs tomorrow, and we'll put them on the Facebook, and hopefully they won't kick us off, and we can tap along nice and simply, nice and straightforward, so you get a good opportunity to do it all. And we can look at we'll look at a couple of disco-y songs and perhaps a ska song, and then we'll look at what you can do and how you can do it. So we'll have a bit of fun tomorrow, as it's Thursday, and then it's the bank holiday weekend. So I will see you all tomorrow, 4:15. Please enjoy, please keep practicing, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.